Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Experience West Virginia with the Waybright family.
Hey, everyone. We're in the kitchen. We just had supper. Sitting here with my friend Clay Wombo. Clay, you came all the way from Ashville, North Carolina, right?
That's right. Mm-hmm.
So what brings you to this area?
Well, over the past 4 years, I've really gotten into skiing and a whole bunch of adventure sports and trying to, keep that going as a middle-aged man. But specifically what brings me to you guys in this great house is my wife got me this for Christmas.
Oh.
And she got me this wonderful package to where I can go ski for a day up at Timberline Lodge, and stay here. And that's why I'm here.
Wow. Well, that's great. You'll have to thank your wife for us.
I am.
So since you've been here 2 days,
Mm-hmm.
and this is you'll be going home tomorrow.
Yep. Unfortunately.
How's the skiing? Has it been good?
Skiing was great. It's like a miniature Steamboat Springs, and it has something for everyone. It's got double blacks out there, blacks, and when Jessica's my wife, she said she got me this package for Timberline. I originally wanted to go to Snowshoe, but then she knows my chili dog style, so she thought that this would suit me a little bit better, which it really did. And it turns out it had the Salamander, which I've been wanting to ski that run for a few years now, because it's the longest run in West Virginia and on the East Coast.
Right.
Yeah. So yeah.
Well,
skiing was great.
That's really good. So, did you have any trouble getting here? I mean, we've got quite a bit of snow right now.
Not really, but yes, I feel like I was driving like an old man. I was just like inching along, but fortunately I threw some rock in the back of my truck as we were talking about, and I think that really helped, and I've got some pretty aggressive tires on there too.
Yeah, because we've actually had a storm just right before you got here, kind of leading into, and we have probably over a foot, close to 18 inches on the ground.
Yeah,
so
I love it.
Yeah.
I mean, it wouldn't bother me to be stranded here.
So, how do you know how your wife even found this place? Or do we need to ask her that?
You probably need to ask her that, but I will say, finding great destinations and great things to do is one of her superpowers. Yeah.
That's good. That's good. So you're going to be heading out tomorrow. Tell us a little bit about how are things down in Asheville, North Carolina? Because, we had a fundraiser here back in November, and we actually sent some money down that way to help with some of the relief and everything. So how are things going?
It's going, all things considered, being probably one of the most devastating storms in our country in the past century. I feel that the community of Asheville has pulled together stronger than anything. I mean, like we were talking about earlier also, it's a grassroots thing. After the storm hit, we went out to walk the dogs, and I said, well, I can't walk the dogs, I have to get my chainsaw. And it was just that. You went to work with your chainsaw, doing whatever you can, bringing water to your neighbors. It's literally neighbor helping neighbor. And it was just, we were without power and water for a couple of months, but to know that our community, people have that ability to help each other like that and build relationships in times of need, that's what we need more of, I think.
Right. But there's a lot more to do, right? You can't just fix everything that happened overnight.
No. I mean, there's a lot of devastation, a lot of damage. Right now, I would say, 3 months past when it hit. we're still into debris consolidation and cleanup. And the French Broad in the River Arts District, you've probably heard of that. That got hit really hard. A lot of small businesses are non-existent anymore. But if you want to maintain a positive mindset and aspect, you look out there and you already see buildings going up, like pre-engineered metal buildings, and you have some new construction going back after the hurricane. So yeah, we're resilient, and part of that resiliency is due to the help of other people across the country.
Well, that's awesome. That's great. Our prayers are still going out to you guys and
Thank you.
and all of your neighbors and that whole area down there.
Yeah, thank you.
Well, let's talk a little bit about your YouTube channel.
Okay.
You have a YouTube channel, right?
Yes.
So tell us about that.
I just started it. It's Aging Iron. It's for folks, for everyone really, involved in adventure sports. But specifically, you talk about finding your niche. And the niche is middle-aged folks wanting to continue on with their adventures, such as hiking, rock climbing, skiing like I did today, things of that nature. And it's a learning process with everything, and haven't ever done anything like this before, and I'm enjoying the process.
Well, good. We'll have to check out your channel. And that's on YouTube, right?
It is.
Do you have Facebook also, or just a YouTube channel right now?
I have Facebook, but it's not integrated with Facebook, really. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So how long have you actually been doing that?
For about 3 months.
Okay, so you're just starting out.
Yeah.
That's good. That's great. We'll check that out. And you know, this surrounding this bed and breakfast, there's over 920,000 acres of national forest, 3 state parks, and wilderness areas. So there's a lot of, very good hiking trails and mountain biking and all that. A lot of adventure sports, I guess you would say.
Well, this trip, I mean, I did take some skiing footage today, obviously, but I also wanted to integrate your bed and breakfast into that video that I'm going to make too. And coming back in, it was just a beautiful drive with all the snow, and I was going super slow, and I was able to stop at the bridge.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, just take some footage of this. So I got a nice video of a deer kind of alongside the creek there, like right before I went over the bridge. Yeah.
Well, that's great. You'll have to get out and walk around a little bit more before you leave tomorrow.
I'm going to try to. I noticed that the where I stopped right is where the Allegheny Trail.
Yes.
What is that?
So the Allegheny Trail is the longest trail in the state of West Virginia, and it starts in Pennsylvania and goes all the way to Virginia, and it goes right through this farm. And we're big supporters of the Allegheny Trail and the hikers. People can send resupply packages here. They come, they stop in. They can camp, they can stay at the bed and breakfast. But it's 311 miles.
Yeah.
And so, we get a lot of section hikers. We do get through hikers as well, but we support our hikers by doing transports and allowing them to do slack packing. So we'll let them check in and then take them to Blackwater Falls and let them hike back.
Yeah.
And those kinds of things. So yeah, you'll have to check that out.
I'm definitely going to. That's like right along the lines of what I have some friends that are also involved in hiking, and we explored doing the John Muir Trail last year. And the permitting process is pretty intense, but they also had like checkpoints where you could, have your food packages brought into. And I've heard of the Allegheny Trail, but I don't know anything about it. I tend to.
Oh yeah, yeah. We have some really great volunteers who work with the trail that can hook you up with all the information that you need. And,
okay.
We'll support you in any way we can to get you back and let you do that.
All right.
So, are you planning on coming back? We'd love to meet your wife.
I have to bring her back in warmer weather.
She's more of a sailing type.
She is a sailing person. She's a sailing person. She's going to go to the Caribbean here in a few months, and I'm more of the Arctic team. She's more of the tropical team. Yeah.
Well, we look forward to having you come back and bring her so that we can meet her and ask her how she found us.
Okay, I will.
All right. Well, that's all for now. We'll see you next time.
Thanks so much for joining us for this episode of Experience West Virginia with the Waybright family. Make sure you like the video and hit that subscribe button so that you can stay up to date on all of our new videos. Thanks so much.